Okay, well, welcome to episode 11 of Sibya I.T with Kuya GT. Is the 17th of September, year 2020. Tingnan ako nga nung namay nagkayab-kayab nga murag ghost sa luyo na to. Ano na? Okay. Diba? Kayab-kayab ang ghost. Alright, sa yesterday, nakag-discuss ta of certain software na dapat ibutang ninyo sa ibutang ninyo sa inyong ibutang ninyo sa inyong computer. Pero in the meantime, ato sa ni okay, alright, so relax mo kaya. Ato sa ni adjust so ni atong background. Kaya mura magnakuan. Nag-discuss ta og Zoom, kinahanglan natong Zoom karon kay kuan na ta long distance learning nitong kinahanglan. And then kinahanglan ta og Adobe Acrobat Reader para mobasa og PDF files. Na kinahanglan ta og zip and zip, WinZip to compress and decompress files para ang inyong files ipadamo gamay siya. And it will also save space sa inyong sa inyong computer if you zip your files, especially katong files nga di kay nimo gamiton kanunay, you zip it. Yeah, okay ba nga nung every time ang program tamo ikatos ang tutunlan, whereas kung di ko magkuan, di ta mag-program, dili magkatol so tanaw TV. Okay, by the way, sa di pa tang padayon na akong dimension na I have 4 books nga gusto na coordinate to particular to any high school library, public high school library. Yan din. Nga naman yung atong background na yun naman. See, main IT screen. Okay, bagay. Ganun na naiipan sa likod niya ko. Ghosts. So, balik sa standby. Maminaw muna ko. Ako adjust. So, kinahanglan natin atong Zoom, Adobe Acrobat Reader, WinZip, zipping the files. Kinahanglan siya tag Team Viewer, although di kayo mo gamit ang Team Viewer. Kung nakay gusto nga person from far away who would like to help you with your computer, so you will be giving them temporary access sa imong computer, sa imong keyboard, mouse, o display. Mayata nila. Team Viewer. Sakto man ta ni naman yung kalit man siya og sabot nga nung kalit siya og Chroma. Nga ko ano man ta ni. Para to naman na-adjust. Close. Right, so to be ang screen na ano ba? Ano ba yung ghost sa luyo? Okay. Ano yung ghost mag-action mag-ghost? No? Anyway, muna yung mga software nga atong ikinahanglan i-install sa atong computer. These are basic minimum. So, you need WinZip, which is zip and a zip file. You need Zoom for online meetings. And of course, Google Meet. You need to download it if you want to use Google Meet instead of Zoom. And then kinahanglan ka og Acrobat Reader. And then ito pa nilang software kung na-mention kagahapon. Okay, so ang bago na itong i-mention mga kaigsunan ang software nga karon akong i-mention ninyo is type of software. One is you would need an audio processing software. You want to convert MP3 to other files, for example, and then gusto sad ka og mo process og mga audio, mag-compose ka nya processing sa tracks, vocals, etc. All of this audio processing, kinahanglan ka og software processing. Usually ang gigamit sa mga tao karon kanang mga Ableton Live, kanang mga Cakewalk, kanang Reason, and Adobe Audition. Used to be called Edit, Adobe Audition, but these are not those software I mentioned. Those software are not free. Okay, the best free and with very high quality is called Audacity. So ang Audacity maoy atong kuana, may atong nganlan og kuan night show. Dapat night show, tamang night show. Ilista na to. Yung music sa nato, piano naman. Atong ilistan siya o IT. Okay. Ito, full screen, klaro na ba? Dito kami sa Manila, Bulacan, ngayong October 28, gusto kami umuwi ng Cebu. Kailangan ng travel pass. Okay. Diba? Pag gina siya, kibaw mo, LGU to LGU, you must contact your LGU. May kasi na requirements. Tawagon na nimo LGU. Or you ask somebody there is a Cebu to contact your LGU. Okay. Okay. So mga moto ang mga software makaigsunan atong na-mention last time, karon this is a lying software which should be on your computer. Kailangan na naman ida sa inyong computer para di mo magka-problema. Okay. Okay, si Elgin Hainar, kapit ko makailan mo gamay na ka. Ang imong voice adjud akong mailan. Kanina dyan, bukin ginawa mo sa Elgin din ato. Okay? Ilan naman po pa. So, marang 3 years na nito sa kung na Elgin, so kapag na ako gano. Okay. Sorry. Here, chat to so din kita pa broadcaster sa technician. Ano ang kamukuan? Ano commander? Transfer, kailangan lang mo sa mga messages. Okay, so the audio editing software that you would need, sorry, the audio editing the audio editing software that you would need is Audacity. Okay, I'll show it on the screen. I-download it ninyo. Okay. Then Chrome. Asan yung Chrome ito? Yes, that's it. No? Okay, klaro ba? Klaro kayo? Exactly. Ito sa full screen. Sa itong 27-inch na monitor. Okay, klaro kayo siya. Okay, so go back. Exit. So, exit ani. Close. Okay. So, free open source cross-platform audio software. So, ayaw mo ng Adobe Audition is very expensive. Reason, Ableton Live, kanang Ableton, Reason, on all the other software audio processing ari mo sa Audacity. So you should download Audacity. So you can have here, you click on download, okay, and then you'll be asked whether you're going for a Windows, Mac, or Linux. So nga ka sa Windows, Windows 10, and this is the Audacity software. You should download the Audacity software. It has a lot of features. Actually, it has a lot of professional features. It is free because this is under the GNU licensing, and it contains a lot of filters, audio processing, noise suppression, and everything. So, kinaan yung computer, kinaan sooner or later, mga assignment ninyo, kinaan yung mga audio processing. Like for the video, audio processing for the video. So, you need Audacity. So, free. Download Audacity. This must be one of the software in your computer. And then, subtitle. Isaw sa pamahaw ko, no? Attorney, wala na mo sa sorry. Attorney, ha? Ano na ito ni sa stream. Ang isa ba? Update titles. Sige lang ako na usbon later on. Ako na update karon. Sibya I.T. Yun siguro hindi na yung update. Sibya I.T. with Kuya JT. Kasi ni Osman, ha? September 17, 2020. Okay. So, okay, so hindi na siguro na mausap ang naataron sa kuan sa itong YouTube. Tanaw ko dahil sa YouTube, nag-monitor ko sa YouTube. Nabutang na skisaw. Sige lang, attorney, ako na usbon after. Sorry kaya. Okay. Where is the... Uy, ano man eh? Ano may nakita? Sorry. Let me see. Kuyaw ba eh? It's kuyaw. Okay. Okay, ang Audacity, mga kaigsunan, this is a free audio processing software. So, what like music, voiceovers, and etc. Kinalang magkuhan na. Kanang maligod. At yung sabot nga na nila akong background nga kuhan na ni. Screen. Green po kong background. Okay. I've got it mga kaigsunan. Wait. Because pick a color. Apply the chroma. The color correct ito daan mo dito. Alright, so mas klaro-klaro na ni. Okay. So, ito ni ba? Chat. Okay, ito headlines. Okay. So you need Audacity. Ang Audacity mo na siya software for audio processing. Download it at audacityteam.org. Okay, and nakanito ng Audacity is that's practically all of the features of professional paid software. Kanang bayaran na software. Nindot ni siya. And it's very good nga available for free in the open source community, and I've been using Audacity for a long time. Yeah, since na pilam ni more than 15 years na may gamit ani. Panahon pa dito sa ABS-CBN, di ba AB? Okay, so Audacity, you must have the Audacity. Dagan mga software nga dapat in your computer. You would really need it. Sometimes you would need it to convert some files. Pwede ka po na siya. Audio files. So Audacity. So remember gahapon nag-mention ta og VLC Media Player, the Zoom, and the Google Meet nga meeting software, collaboration software, and then you have the WinZip for zipping and unzipping of the files, and you have the Adobe Acrobat Reader also. So karon i-add na to today Audacity. Kung process mo sa mga software, Audacity. Dito mag-discuss how to use Audacity right now. Mabuta ta ng panahon na taas pa kay ta pila pa taga buwan mag-abot diri. But ang importante ani nga kini bitawng Audacity, it's there already in your computer. Samtang wa po makinahanglan mo in the middle of the night. Kunya wa mo kibaw kung saan paggamit ang Audacity. Awahin na. So Audacity. The next software is photo processing software. Ang professional standard is the Photoshop, and it's very expensive, hundreds of dollars. So narita sa GIMP. This is an image manipulation program. IMP, or yes, is the GNU image manipulation program, and it's also open source. It's available for Windows, OS X, and Linux. It is free software. You can even change its source code, and you can distribute your changes. So you can download the GIMP. Mo ni siya equivalent sa Photoshop. And I have used GIMP before on a Linux, and it's very good. So GIMP, okay, so I try to do high quality photo manipulation, no? On GIMP, no? There are graphic design elements. Makaproduce ka icons, tanawa diri ha, sila gingon makaproduce ka og icons, graphical design elements, and art for user interface components and mockups. You can also have high quality photo manipulation, retouching to restoring your creative composites. The only limit is your imagination, and GIMP gives artists the power and flexibility to transform images into truly unique creations. Okay, so GIMP is a high-quality framework for scripted image manipulation with multi-language support such as C, C++, Perl, Python, Scheme, and more. So, pwede na gamitin ng GIMP mo program ka like you do a repetitive process for 1,000 photos, ma-program siya. So, it's a free and open source image editor. So, man siya, let's say, the free version nga may compete sa Adobe Photoshop, which is very expensive. So, man siya, nana kay Audacity for audio processing, nana kay GIMP for photo processing. Now, if you want to compose music, you can have BandLab. It's free. This used to be Cakewalk. Now it's free. BandLab is free. It's internet-based. It's cloud-based. And this is good if you have, usually, if you have, if you know how to manipulate MIDI files. But even if not MIDI, audio files, pwede ka po dyan. So, this is BandLab. Makapalit sa kang BandLab link nila. So, you don't need that. It's an audio interface. Creative music. So, for example, na may anak. Yung anak gusto mo mag-musician. So, mapalit yun audio interface. Like this, the band link. But, that is for the recording na po yung mga gitawag o Focusrite nga audio interface. O yan na audio interface. But the software itself is free and you can use it even without the audio interface. You can import files and then you process them musically. And BandLab, the difference between Audacity and BandLab, Audacity is about audio processing. BandLab, you can actually create music. And there's a virtual keyboard. So you can compose music using a virtual keyboard. So anayok magamit ni Digirik para makakompose og mga beds na to, music na to, BandLab. This is using MIDI, no? MIDI, virtual MIDI keyboards, virtual keyboard, virtual piano. Very good. So BandLab, and it has a good also MIDI synthesizer. So if you want to go further into processing, no? Into music creation, BandLab. Go to bandlab.com. BEN, laboratory lab, bandlab.com. Okay, so manta Audacity, GIMP for GIMP for image editing, Audacity for audio processing, GIMP for image manipulations, just like Photoshop, but it's free, and BandLab for music creation. And then, of course, I forgot, by the way, mga very important. Now, sometimes online, di mo kagamit sa Microsoft Office, and Microsoft Office is very expensive. Pwede mo magamit o Google Docs, Google Data, Google Forms, Google Spreadsheets, Google PowerPoint, okay na siya. But those are online. Pwede sa nimo offline, pero it will consume a lot of data. So, hari ka sa OpenOffice. Apache OpenOffice. Sa una pa ni OpenOffice. San man ni issue and karon gibutan sa Apache. Ilan na gibutan sa Apache. The free and open or TV side, mo ni kita OpenOffice. No? Ang OpenOffice mo kaigsunan is very powerful, and I've used this for a long time, and it has practically all the features you have in Microsoft Office. So para sigurado mo nga di mo problema sa licensing, na usahay di na mo under inyong Microsoft Office kay nag-check dito sa server sa Microsoft Office niya, dili registered inyong copy sa Microsoft Office, ay mo pag-antos nari mo sa OpenOffice. And by the way, OpenOffice can also save in Microsoft Word format or Excel, Microsoft Excel format. Is that it has its own format, but it can also save in Microsoft's format. So you want to learn more about Office, I want to download, I want help with OpenOffice, I want to do more OpenOffice, I want to participate in OpenOffice, keep in touch, stay in touch with OpenOffice. So and now the version is 4.1.7. Now napoy Office in for the iPhone. No, the Android, no. So ilang latest version is September 24, 2019. Okay, the leading open source documentaries announced. As usual, it's available in 41 languages. Apache 4.1, 4.17, Apache OpenOffice. Okay, so sauna ang OpenOffice was under Sun Microsystems, SUN. But Apache is also a super foundation, pero mag-donate ni sa Sun to Apache OpenOffice. Okay, so ano siya? OpenOffice. So whatever you can do with Microsoft Office, you can do with Apache OpenOffice. So it's a suite. So it has database, it has spreadsheet, it has a PowerPoint presenter. Of course, it has a Word file, Word processor. So, mana ha? OpenOffice. So, dagan na ta. Sana may gikuha na ito dali. Okay. The Apache by the way, Audacity for audio processing, GIMP for photo manipulation, photo editing. Then you have BandLab for music making, and then you have OpenOffice. So importante gini OpenOffice mo kay sunod. Wa mo Microsoft Office, palit mo og laptop or nag-assemble mo sa iyong desktop nga wa mo software. Nya dili register yung software, di mo kapadagan kay wa mo registered. Use OpenOffice. Di ba? So na siya word processor, na siya spreadsheet, na siya PowerPoint presenter, na siya database. I think na po siya project manager. Project manager. You want to learn more about OpenOffice, if you want to learn more. So it includes word processing, spreadsheets, presentations, graphics, and databases. So, napod siya graphics makaigsunan. So, that means to say, mura po ni siya o GIMP manipulation. So, graphics, makakreate ka mga graphics. Mura siya Adobe Illustrator in a way. And it's free. It's to use and it's free. So, wala siya. In fact, there was, I think there were some LGUs in the United States, local government units in the United States, that only uses OpenOffice. Kaya libre. Kaya di sila kinahanglan mo palit og Microsoft na Office. Kaya actually, kung Microsoft, ilan ang i-raid ng City Hall o Capitol, for example, na siguro yung mga unregistered copies din of Office, Microsoft Office. So there was an LGU in the United States where Massachusetts, I forgot now, that they mandated all the files will be using OpenOffice format. So that ang ilang mga citizens did not buy OpenOffice. Compatible siya because it's free. It's compatible for everybody. And that's an idea. So, pwede sana mag-OpenOffice ang entire province of Cebu or city of Cebu or city of Mandawi. We will standardize using OpenOffice to avoid licensing problems. Nakaputan ka ng mga LGUs na to, nag-license mo sila sa ilang office. So, mana, Audacity for audio processing, GIMP for image manipulation, BandLab for music creation, OpenOffice for everything. You have word processing, spreadsheets, presentations, graphics databases. Kita pa ba yung luyo? Okay ba na itong presentation? Okay, so man. Itong sama itong headlines. Okay. So, OpenOffice. Kompleto na ta. Nalatay WinZip for zipping and unzipping files, compressing and decompressing files. You have the VLC media player to as an alternative to supplant your Windows media player. So VLC, and there's also free VLC media player, and then you have Adobe Acrobat Reader. And in fact, as I mentioned to you, this OpenOffice also, you can save it as a PDF file. More as a Microsoft Office PDF file. So we need an Acrobat Reader, free Acrobat Reader. And then you have the Audacity, audio processing software, the GIMP, the image manipulation software, the BandLab, the music creation software, and of course the OpenOffice, the biggest part of this free software, OpenOffice, that must be in your computer. OpenOffice is a substitute to the Microsoft Office, which is not free. Okay. Especially nag-lisod mo dili registered yung copy sa Microsoft Office. Okay. Okay na? Ako lang question, nga sa atas atong chat. Ito na ba yung message ninyo makiingsanan? Do you find this useful? O wala, gani, tagtaglayan na yun. Mas magkali. Okay, si Delia Pardillo, bunok ang uwan karon diri sa Minglanilla, Tungkil. Si Chris Sala watching sa Auto GT and Philippine News watching sa. So, thank you. Now, obviously, katong inyong mga friends, you tell them na mo join nato. And by the way, I have 4 books na akong i-donate. I want to donate to a public high school. Kaya kini nga books gamiton it for grade 11 and grade 12 public high school. This is books on chemistry for engineering and physics by Sears and Szymanski. These are actually relatively new editions niya. And nakanindot lagi ng science mga kaigsoon kasi it hasn't changed for the last maybe 50 years, di ba? In fact, ang change sa science kaya naman quantum mechanics. It's changed in 100 years ago, 1920s. Pero 100 years na quantum mechanics, I can't believe it! So when I was studying quantum mechanics, marabag pag-uhaan na yun, 1920s. Ay, napakal 100 years na ito. Okay. So, na may mga question or mga software ngayon ipa-feature, so again, kinsay na-close ninyo sa Public National Library, I want to donate 4 books, 2 sa engineering, 2 sa chemistry, and 2 sa physics. Used for grade 11 and grade 12. These are used books, but 100% readable. Isa ng public high school. Para ma-add ni silang library. Kusog din ito pa. Kusog ba ang paan na to? Background sound. Okay. Okay ba ganina kusog ba? Itong piano music ganina. Discuss na sa gym. Alright. Nana. Okay na mo? Okay. One more thing. nga akong kuha ninyo is this handbrake. Handbrake.fr, France na siya. Handbrake. The open source video transcoder. Okay? Handbrake. Okay. The handbrake, the video transcoder. Okay, the open source video transcoder. Example, nakay .mov nga file. You got that from your Canon camera. How do you convert it? Well, you can convert it using VLC, Videolan, VLC media player nga atong gi-feature yesterday. But the best so far is handbrake. I also don't know why it's called handbrake, if you're asking me. You're asking me, and I don't know. I don't know. It's handbrake. Ganun gingalan siya handbrake. Now, you can download the latest handbrake. It's version 1.3.3. And it's free and open source. Magamit siya sa Windows, sa Mac, o sa Linux. Again, don't ever have a computer without the software handbrake installed in it, because it's one of the most useful tools I have ever used. Why? It can convert video, and it converts very fast. Very fast. So from MP4 to MOV, from H.264 to H.265, from MKV to MP4, or simply if you want to reduce the file size. One of my videos, it was very long, and then handbrake, wow, there was a lot of reduction. I think 60%, 70% reduction. So, download handbrake 1.3.3. Ayaw gyud mo kasayop nga wala mo'y handbrake in your computer. You'll use it. You will thank me for it. So, dagan natag software, ha? Sabi ito itong pang software na to. Today, ito lang mention today. Ang yesterday, you can go back to my program yesterday. Audacity, you need handbrake, Audacity for audio thing, GIMP for image manipulation, BandLab for music creation, OpenOffice for everything, which is which is word processing, spreadsheets, presenters, and database pag yun. You can create a database, and also graphics like Adobe Illustrator in a way, and it's very cheap. It's not very cheap, naman. It's zero cost. It's zero cost. So, Audacity, GIMP, BandLab, OpenOffice, and the last one is handbrake, the open source video transcoder. Importante gina, I tell you guys, gusto mong reduce ang file size sa ka MOV file or sa MP4 file or MKV file or unsa na mga files na it can transcode from one to another. Ito may example, ha? It's 8.